The vast majority of people who are sent to jail will be released back into the community, sometimes in a few days, sometimes after several years. But no matter how long someone has been incarcerated, once they are released, they are expected to reintegrate. Reintegration essentially means adapting back into the community. Employment is widely seen as key to successful reintegration. Yet people who go to jail are generally undereducated and underemployed, meaning they likely did not have a job at the time of their arrest, and they lack a lot of the skills required to find work. In addition, they now have a criminal record, something which bars them from a lot of jobs, especially jobs that offer a living wage. Reintegrating women are especially unlikely to have employable skills and are generally considered to be severely disadvantaged in terms of lacking education, suffering from addiction and mental illness, and coming from lives of poverty and violence. In other words, reintegrating women are widely seen as profoundly unemployable. Yet the majority of programs available to women inside prison focus on relationships as partners and mothers, or mental health and addictions. Similarly, programs in the community are more likely to involve therapeutic care, parenting, addictions, and anger management, rather than concrete employment skills. Why are women's employment and financial independence not being prioritized? Reintegrating women are widely seen as unemployable, yet there is not a lot being done to help them gain the skills and experience needed to find work. My research involves visiting community-based organizations across urban Ontario that offer employment-related support to reintegrating women. I talk to service providers about the programs they offer and the challenges they think reintegrating women face.
On top of having minimal employment experience and maybe skills, they don't have the confidence to move forward.
I also talk to reintegrating women, asking them what they see as their biggest challenges to employment.
How are we supposed to get a second chance in society if others won't give you a second chance? Why don't you give us jobs and make us do things? It's like poverty, you know what I mean? Like you just leave people stuck in things and you give them nothing and no resources. No nothing. What do you expect them to do?
Men make up more than 90% of people in Canadian prisons, and so most of the reintegration employment programs that exist in the community are designed for men, focusing on jobs like construction and trades. But I believe lack of employment support for reintegrating women is about more than just demographics. There are contradictory messages in society about women's domestic, reproductive, and economic roles. There are racial and colonial attitudes about the place of Black and Indigenous women in our communities, gendered ideas about women's needs and abilities. My SSHRC-funded doctoral research explores how these and other factors intersect and impact on women's reintegration and employment.